Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a great day and a safe day. So, The Suicide Squad, directed by James Gunn, has just come out on HBO Max and in theaters. I got the chance to watch it. I have a number of feelings on this, but first and foremost, yes, this movie is good. This movie is an improvement on the 2016 Suicide Squad. This is a technical sequel to that film, but it doesn't really address many of the events that happened in the past film. This film stars Idris Elba, Margot Robbie, John Cena, Sylvester Stallone as King Shark, which is incredible. Actually, it has a plethora of several different actors and actresses. The Suicide Squad, for those who don't know, is a task force of supervillains who the government sends on missions in which several of the supervillains will be in danger and will probably die, but because they're villains, they are sent to do the task anyway. If they successfully complete the mission, they get 10 years off of their prison sentence, so that's why many of them do what they do. And Amanda Waller, the leader of this operation, implants little bombs into the back of their neck, so if they ever disobey an order, she will blow them up and they'll be dead. So I actually didn't mind 2016 Suicide Squad. It wasn't fantastic, and I do think that the director's cut of that film should come out. I think that there's a lot left on the cutting room floor, but this film, directed by James Gunn, is really, really good. I think that it is quite possibly one of the best superhero films, or really supervillain films, in the past 2 or 3 years. This film is shot magnificently. There's nothing to complain about when it comes to the way that it's shot. Returning characters from the 2016 film coming into this one. Obviously, you've got Harley Quinn, played by Margot Robbie. She is incredible in this film, and she, over the past 3 films that she's been Harley Quinn, she's sold me. She is fantastic as this character, and I hope that she's able to continue playing this character in other installments. Jai Courtney comes back as Captain Boomerang. He's great as always. He's not good in Divergent, but he's good in this movie. So the guy who plays Rick Flag, I forgot his name, but he's in this. So yeah, this film is 2 hours long. It's rated R, so there's a lot of swearing, there's a lot of violence, a lot of gore, and I didn't think any of it was over the top. It was all kept to a pretty standard, like, R-rated superhero movie. Think of, like, Deadpool for reference of, like, how dark it gets. I didn't think that any scene was too grotesque or that anything was just too over the top. I thought it was all fine. Deadpool, like I said, is a good example of just about how extreme this film gets. The best part of this film is Sylvester Stallone as King Shark. I love King Shark anyway. I like the Harley Quinn TV show. And King Shark is in that, and I like him in that. And this, he's completely different as a character, but I still love him. Respect King Shark. Really liked Idris Elba in this as Bloodsport. He parallels, to a certain degree, Will Smith's character from the original film, where he has a relationship with his daughter, but their relationship is completely different, and he's totally in this mission for different reasons than Will Smith was. But he was excellent in this. He probably was the best actor in this film. Like I said, Margot Robbie is great as Harley Quinn. And there's 2 characters in this who might surprise you. First of all is Polka Dot Man. I'd heard of him before, never really seen much of him in the comics or any movies or anything. He's actually quite good in this, and the actor who plays him, I've seen him in some other things. He was in Ant-Man and The Dark Knight, so he's pretty good. And Ratcatcher 2, that's right. She is the second Ratcatcher. She controls rats. And she was like the heart of this movie. She was really good. I really liked her character. She had one of the best character arcs, in my opinion. And the actress who played her did a fantastic job. Bounced really well off of Idris Elba. Speaking of bouncing well off of Idris Elba is John Cena as Peacemaker. John Cena obviously has been really hyping up this film. He's been walking around LA in his Peacemaker costume. He's great in this. I really like his character. He brings a different level of complexity to the plot at certain points where you understand his motivation and why he's doing things, but it's for different reasons than the other characters do. That might sound really vague, so I'm sorry, but I'm not going to get too far into spoilers. But Peacemaker's great. John Cena's great. No Jared Leto Joker in this. I do think he deserves another chance, but Jared Leto's Joker is not in this. Amanda Waller, girl who is fantastic. Amanda Waller is like the Dolores Umbridge of this series. Out of all the people in this film, Amanda Waller is the person I hate the most. And there are some assholes in here, and she's by far the worst. James Gunn has created something really great here. This is an action comedy, but there are moments where it's actually heartwarming. You can tell that there's actually good writing between these characters. There are really good moments between them where they will have a heart-to-heart with each other. I really like those moments as much as I like the explosions and the laughter that I got from this film. I thought that the dialogue was all really well done. The way that they would bounce off of each other. I know I'm saying that a lot, but genuinely the chemistry between these actors and actresses in this film is what makes me like it as much as I do. I like the plot. I like where it went. It wasn't too serious. It was pretty grounded, if we're talking in all honesty. A lot of boots on the ground action. We get to see a lot of really cool action set pieces, some great cinematography, especially around the second act. There's a really great one with Peacemaker and Bloodsport. Fantastic scene. This film is dark, it's gritty, it's edgy, and it's also funny. It feels weird, but it's like the perfect way to portray the Suicide Squad. I'm really happy that this film is as good as it is. This is my fault, but I got a little attached to some of the characters, and don't do that. There are characters in here that will die. Like, people die in this film, and if you get too attached, your favorite character might end up not making it. So don't get too attached like I did. It hurt me. It hurt me a little bit when some of these people died. There were a couple of scenes I felt like went on a little bit too long. The comedy and the joke might have gone just a tad bit too long. And tonally, there is a slowdown around the end of the second act. I'm still fine with this. I think it worked in the grand scheme of things, and I really like the Suicide Squad. I'm going to give this film an 8 out of 10. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. Go watch the Suicide Squad and tell me what you guys thought about it. Get yourself Pepsi while you're at it, and you guys have a great day. I'll see you later. Bye.